A Type 1 civilization, according to the Kardashev Scale, is one that can harness all of the energy available on its home planet. This means making full use of sources like solar, wind, geothermal, and even nuclear energy to meet its needs. Such a civilization would also be capable of controlling the planet's climate, preventing natural disasters like hurricanes, or regulating rainfall to end droughts. Humanity hasn't reached this level yet, but we're on the way. Planetary scientist Philip Metzger, co-founder of a space resource exploration program, believes that renewables and nuclear energy alone won't be enough to keep Earth running once fossil fuels are depleted. He proposes a long-term plan, maybe 100 years, to develop spacecraft and mining operations on asteroids or the Moon to bring essential materials back to Earth. Before we venture into space, however, one promising solution would be to develop nuclear fusion, a nearly infinite and clean source of energy. To become a Type 1 civilization, global cooperation would be crucial. The internet already enables the exchange of knowledge and accelerates technological advancement worldwide. But the transition also brings risks. Rapid industrialization can worsen climate change if not carefully managed. Unchecked consumption could lead to the depletion of natural resources. Competition over resource control could spark conflicts between nations. Mismanagement of nuclear fusion could cause disasters and enable the creation of weapons of mass destruction. This makes it even more important to expand beyond Earth. In a Type 1 civilization, energy would be abundant, cheap, or even free. The environment would benefit from a sharp drop in pollution thanks to heavy use of renewable sources. Cities would be smart and efficient, with automated systems controlling everything from traffic to energy use. Communication would be instant and borderless, using technologies like quantum internet. We might see the rise of a universal language or real-time translation devices that eliminate language barriers. Space exploration would grow significantly, allowing large-scale missions and even the colonization of nearby planets and moons. Space-based solar stations could further expand our energy capacity. Work would become more specialized, with many generic jobs fully automated. As we become more connected and share resources more efficiently, a more unified global culture could emerge. A Type 2 civilization can harness the total energy output of its star, not just the energy that naturally reaches its planet. The most famous concept tied to this level is the Dyson sphere, proposed by physicist Freeman Dyson in 1960. This hypothetical structure would surround a star to capture its energy. Though often imagined in sci-fi as a solid shell, a more feasible version would be a Dyson swarm, a network of satellites orbiting the star. With this energy, a Type 2 civilization could build massive industrial megastructures, sustain vast populations, and colonize space on a grand scale. Everyday life would be radically different. Interplanetary travel could become as common as airplane flights. People might live on different planets or inside massive space habitats, like O'Neill cylinders, which recreate Earth-like environments and could house millions. Such a civilization could even perform stellar engineering, changing planetary orbits to optimize its solar system or building fusion reactors that mimic stars. A key concept here is the Great Filter, the idea that some extremely difficult barrier prevents civilizations from advancing past a certain point. It could be behind us or still ahead, making Type 2 status extremely hard to achieve. A Type 3 civilization would control and use the energy of an entire galaxy. That includes billions of stars and even more extreme sources like black holes. It could build galactic-scale megastructures, such as Dyson spheres around multiple stars, or stellar engines that move stars or manipulate their energy output. With such power, It might create wormholes for faster-than-light travel or planet-sized computers capable of simulating entire universes. One fascinating technology is the Matryoshka brain, layers of Dyson spheres around a star used to power enormous computational systems. This civilization could live in space stations, Dyson shells, or artificial worlds. It would have access to near-infinite resources and could restructure entire solar systems or terraform planets at will. Its artificial intelligence would be highly advanced, capable of managing whole galaxies. Human consciousness might be transferred into machines, creating a post-biological existence spread across the stars. A Type 4 civilization would control energy on a universal scale, including forces like dark matter and dark energy. It could manipulate space-time itself, build or destroy galaxies, and possibly create entire universes. Such a civilization might deploy von Neumann probes, self-replicating machines, to spread throughout the cosmos and harvest resources. It would also control quantum phenomena and possibly use quantum entanglement to send instant messages across vast distances. This civilization might even try to reverse entropy, keeping systems functioning indefinitely, potentially achieving immortality. It could exist as pure energy or information, simultaneously present in multiple parts of the universe. A Type 5 civilization would master multiple universes, manipulating the very fabric of reality. It could use white holes, which theoretically expel matter and energy, or create bubble universes with different physical laws. It would have the ability to travel between dimensions and adjust constants like the speed of light. Such a civilization might build cosmic algorithms to reprogram entire realities or construct hyperdimensional structures that link different universes. A Type 6 civilization could control multiple multiverses at once. One fascinating concept here is multiversal synthesis, merging universes to form entirely new and complex realities. It could also perform cosmic resurrection, regenerating extinct universes using residual energies. This civilization would master time across universes, creating time loops, interdimensional synchronizations, and even new dimensions of time. Communication would be trans-universal, using technologies that transcend both space and time. A Type 7 civilization would be indistinguishable from existence itself. It wouldn't just control realities. It is reality. At this point, there's no longer any clear distinction between technology and consciousness. This civilization represents the totality of existence. It doesn't live inside the universe. It is the universe, or even the source from which the universe emerged. If you enjoyed this journey through the Kardashev Scale, consider supporting the channel by subscribing. It really helps us keep creating content like this.